Now, as I have said, this structure is closed. It is closed structure like this. And when we are cutting on the posterior aspect like this and we are opening it up, we are seeing the inside of the pharynx. এই গোটা জিনিসটা কিন্তু this entire thing is the pharynx. कौन सा वाला part of the pharynx? Oropharynx, laryngopharynx. Then it will continue as the esophagus at the level of C6. ठीक है, at the level of C6 it continues as the esophagus. अब क्या होता है when we are opening it up like this, can you see the inside of the pharynx? This is the inside of the pharynx. এগুলো কি হচ্ছে তোমার? These are the pharyngeal muscles, and on the inside this is covered by pharyngobasilar fascia. On the outside it is covered by buccopharyngeal fascia. These are the fascias which are present associated, and they are covering the muscles of the pharynx. The muscles of the pharynx are divided into two parts. That is the longitudinal muscles. You have the three longitudinal muscles of the pharynx. That is the stylopharynx, that is the salpingopharynx, and the palatopharynx. And you have the three constrictor muscles. The constrictor muscles classically are described as three flower pods kept one over the other. That is the classical definition or description of the constrictor muscles. That is the superior constrictor, the middle constrictor, and the inferior constrictor. Those will be shown to you next week when we will show you the specimen of the retropharyngeal space, which is cut along the coronal section. Now you see this particular region where I am keeping my thumb. This is the region of the laryngopharynx, oropharynx and laryngopharynx. And in this particular region, now when I am pushing my thumb on both sides of the larynx, here you can see this depression area which is created on both the sides. এই জায়গাটা দেখো. This area is called as the pyriform fossa. Pyriform sinus বলতে পারো या pyriform fossa বলতে পারো. The pyriform sinus or the pyriform fossa are also called as the lateral food channels. মনে রাখবে, please remember, when you are eating your food, then this particular region, this entire region, this closes. And when this closes, you have the food bolus passing on the posterior aspect, along the posterior aspect of the larynx, and also along the side of the larynx through the pyriform fossa or the pyriform sinus. So these are also called as lateral food channels. Historically, these two regions also have another significance. These two regions were used by smugglers to keep gold and diamonds here, fitted here. So this region was also used by smugglers to hide gold and diamond in prehistoric era. So what is the boundary of these two regions? Now when the specimen or the visa will be kept in the dissection hall, you have to come and you have to hold the lateral part. When you hold the lateral part like this, the lateral boundary of the pyriform fossa, you will feel the cartilage, a semi-solid structure on both the sides. What cartilage is this? This is the lamina of the thyroid cartilage. This is the lamina of the thyroid cartilage covered by the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane on the inner aspect. ठीक है? So this is the, so laterally the pyriform fossa or sinus is bounded by the thyroid cartilage covered by mucous membrane, and medially here it is bounded by, here can you see this fold extending from the epiglottis to small cartilage present here along the posterior aspect. These are called as arytenoid cartilage. So this fold is called as the aryepiglottic fold. Aryepiglottic fold. Aryepiglottic fold. এই যে এটা. Aryepiglottic fold present on the medial aspect. Thyroid lamina covered by mucous membrane on the lateral aspect, and upper boundary is by the lateral glossoepiglottic fold. Below it is continuous down with the esophagus. This particular region which is present on both the sides of the larynx, this is called as the pyriform fossa or pyriform sinus. Again, what will be the nerve supply? The sensory supply of this particular region present on both the sides. It is the internal laryngeal nerve, which I have said pierces the thyroid membrane and enters inside, similar to the region of the valleculae. So this entire region is supplied by the general sensation is by the internal laryngeal nerve. After the posterior wall of the pharynx which we have cut, जिससे कि ये खुल गया है ऐसे करके, सुमित थोड़ा ऐसे करके खुल गया, दिस इज द pharynx. अब हमने क्या किया है, एरी एपिग्लॉटिक फोल्ड को पकड़ते हुए वी हैव कट द पोस्टीरियर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द लैरिंग्स, एंड व्हेन वी हैव कट द पोस्टीरियर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द लैरिंग्स एंड वी हैव ओपन इट अप लाइक दिस, ये देखो, दिस इज द इनसाइड, दिस इज हाउ यू सी द इंटीरियर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द लैरिंग्स और योर वॉइस बॉक्स, एंड दिस कंटिन्यूज डाउन। एखानটা তোদের ছুঁয়ে দেখতে হবে, দিস ইজ দি ট্রেকিয়া, দিস ইজ দি হাইলিন, সি শেপেড হাইলিন কার্টিলেজ অফ দি ট্রেকিয়া। সো ল্যারিংস কন্টিনিউস ডাউন অ্যাজ দি ট্রেকিয়া, মানে এখানে হচ্ছে ট্রেকিয়া, এখানটা হবে ক্রিকয়েড কার্টিলেজ আর তার তলায় ট্রেকিয়া। ওটা সামনের দিক থেকেও দেখতে পাওয়া যায় ভালো করে, এই যে সামনের দিকটা, ये देखो, ये देख रहे हो आप, ये ऊपर वाला ये पार्ट है, इसको छोड़ो, ये वाला पार्ट ये है आपका থাইরয়েড কার্টিলেজ, এর নিচে ল্যারিংসের আরেকটা কার্টিলেজ থাকে, এই দেখ সাদা সাদা দেখতে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে, এই দেখ, see this region, this is your cricoid cartilage, समझ में आया, this is cricothyroid muscle supplied by external laryngeal nerve, so thyroid cartilage, cricoid cartilage, और इसके नीचे ये देखो rings of trachea, so larynx is continuing downwards as the trachea. Now when Sumit is holding this specimen like this, and here you can see we have cut open, ये देखो ये बड़ा वाला कटा टुकड़ा, ये किसका है, क्रिकॉइड कार्टिलेज, ये है क्रिकॉइड कार्टिलेज। क्रिकॉइड कार्टिलेज एंटीरियरली इज वेरी थिन, ऑन द पोस्टीरियर एस्पेक्ट इट इज कंपैरेटिवली बिग। उल्टा होता है थायराइड कार्टिलेज, एंटीरियरली इट इज बिग, पोस्टीरियरली इट इज स्मॉल। एनीवे, सो वी हैव ओपन इट अप एंड नाउ यू कैन सी द इनसाइड ऑफ द लैरिंग्स। इनसाइड ऑफ द लैरिंग्स ये वाला लेवल देख रहे हैं आप, यहाँ पे जहाँ पे एक स्लिट जैसा है, कैन यू ऑल सी दिस? This region is called as the glottic region. So this is called as the glottic region. इसके ऊपर वाला region is called as supraglottic और इसके नीचे वाला region is called as the infraglottic या subglottic region. Okay. When this viscera will be given to you ना during viva, जो सबसे common question होता है वो ये होता है जब हम इसको बंद करेंगे, ये ऐसे करके, ये आप देख रहे हो, can you see this boundary? This is the commonest question asked. This is called as the laryngeal inlet of the larynx. और सबसे common question जो पूछा जाता है, tell me the boundaries of the laryngeal inlet. So what is the boundary of the laryngeal inlet? As you can see, this is called as epiglottis. Epiglottis, that valve which prevents food from entering inside. It closes the opening. ठीक है? This is the epiglottis. On the two sides you have the airy epiglottic fold, and on the back side you have the two arytenoid cartilage. So this boundary which is formed, so anterosuperiorly you have the epiglottis, on the two sides you have the airy epiglottic fold, and posteriorly you have the arytenoid cartilage. So this area which is being created now, this is called as the laryngeal inlet. And when we open it up like this, as I have said, it is divided into supraglottic, glottic and subglottic area. What is the important structure present along the interior aspect? সেটাও জিজ্ঞেস করা হয়, otherwise so you cannot see any other specific structure here. यहाँ पे देखो, which I am holding with the help of the forceps, ये वाला ऊपर वाला आप देखो, this is called as the false vocal cord. This is called as the false vocal cord. এর ভেতরে তোমার vocal ligament या vocalis muscle নেই যেটা নিচে আছে। So this one and this one is called as the false vocal cord. The one which is present below, which actually whose movements help in the production of voice along with the movement of your tongue and your mouth. इसका movement and tongue and the mouth, a gotatar movement together helps in production of speech. So what are these two? These are called as the true vocal fold or true vocal, not cord, sorry, yes, true vocal fold. Inside this you will have the vocalis muscle and the vocal ligament present inside these two. So vocalis muscle and vocal ligament is present inside this true one. और इनके दोनों के बीच में आप ये स्पेस देख रहे हो, ये एरिया, this area is called as the sinus of the larynx. This is called as the sinus of the larynx. What is the importance of sinus of the larynx? এখানে ভেতরে glands আছে, যে glands এর mucus secretion come and keeps this entire region moist. It keeps this entire region moist, जिससे कि यहाँ पे drying ना हो जाए and you don't find any difficulty in speaking. এই যে আমাদের মতন লোক যারা যে প্রফেশনে আছে or politicians, when we have to go on shouting, you have formation of nodes on these vocal folds. Those nodes are called as singer's nodes. Excessive use of your voice, continuous shouting, ঠিক আছে, তার মানে আমার তো ডেফিনেটলি হবে. So you will have the formation of nodes present here. This is called, those nodes will be called as singer's nodes. So what is the structure which is present on the inside? You have the false vocal fold, you have the true vocal fold, and the area present in between called as the sinus of the larynx. মনে রাখো এর উপরের এই জায়গাটার নার্ভ সাপ্লাই, এইখানের উপরে নার্ভ সাপ্লাই ইজ বাই দ্য ইন্টারনাল ল্যারিঞ্জিয়াল নার্ভ, ওই সেম নার্ভ, और म्यूकस सप्लाई, सेंसरी सप्लाई, एंड वोकल फोल्ड के नीचे वाला एरिया का वो सेंसरी सप्लाई इज रिकरेंट लैरिंजियल नर्व. जैसे हर जगह हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, ऑल मसल सप्लाइड बाय दिस एक्सेप्ट दिस. सो फॉर द लैरिंग्स हम क्या बोलेंगे? All muscles of the larynx are supplied by the recurrent laryngeal nerve except the only extrinsic muscle of the larynx called as cricothyroid, which is supplied by the external laryngeal nerve. वो मसल कहाँ है? हम इनको स्पेसिमेन को घुमाते हैं. ये देखो हमने स्पेसिमेन को घुमाया. This is the thyroid cartilage, this is the cricoid cartilage. Can you see this muscle and this muscle present on the external aspect? This is the only muscle of the larynx which is visible on the external aspect. बाकी larynx के कोई भी muscle अगर हम आपको दिखाना चाहें, we have to cut the mucous membrane and then only we can show you. यही सिर्फ सामने से ऊपर से दिखता है. This is called as cricothyroid. So all the muscles of the larynx are supplied by internal laryngeal nerve except the cricothyroid, which is supplied by external laryngeal nerve. Please remember, external and external, both of them are branches of the superior laryngeal nerve, which is a branch of the vagus nerve. Same statement हमने यहाँ पे हम 3 जगह यूज कर सकते हैं. I am just recapitulating the 3 statements. All muscles of the tongue are supplied by hypoglossal nerve except the palatoglossus supplied by the external laryngeal nerve. All muscles of the pharynx are supplied by the cranial accessory part of the vagus nerve except the stylopharyngeus muscle supplied by the glossopharyngeal nerve. Third statement, all the muscles of the larynx are supplied by recurrent laryngeal nerve except the cricothyroid supplied by external laryngeal nerve. So this is the demonstration of the composite viscera of tongue, pharynx and larynx.